Renault and Team Vitality rev up a joint Rocket League team. The Overwatch League is going to get bigger and more expensive, and the Japanese government alters a law that could allow esports in the country to thrive. This is your TEO Monday Morning Briefing. Hello everyone, this is Graham Ashton bringing you the biggest esports business headlines of last week. Renault is the latest automotive brand to solidify its presence in esports, but rather than sponsor a team or an event, it's partnering with Team Vitality to co-launch and co-manage a Rocket League team. Following just 1 week after Vitality announced its €2.5 million investment round, Renault's motorsport division, Renault Sport, is also in talks to expand into the Formula 1 esports series and will feature Vitality's logo on its own real-life F1 cars. In related news, McLaren has partnered with Dell Technologies, the parent company of Dell, and will supply all the necessary equipment to help expand McLaren's esports project, which launched last year with the inaugural World's Fastest Gamer competition. According to sources cited by ESPN's Jacob Wolf, the Overwatch League has exceeded its revenue expectations 4 times over. While Activision Blizzard indicated in its last earnings call that future slots would see a price increase from the initial $20 million, those same sources also indicate that the buy-in price could rise to $35 to $60 million. Until now, Japanese esports has been stifled by a decades-old law originally targeted at the gambling market, which has essentially limited the amount of prize money that can be given out at tournaments. However, after a $300,000 prize tournament last weekend, it appears those dark days are over, as the country will now begin offering professional licenses to pro gamers. Moving on to investments and acquisitions, British sports goods retailer Sports Direct has acquired 50% of the Belong Arenas IP for £3.2 million from retailer Game. It will also provide Game a loan of up to £55 million in order to fund new venues and redevelop Belong's website, taking 50% of Belong's profit. Though not an esports investment specifically, Tencent has led an $130 million funding round for Kakao Games, with some of the other investors including Netmarble Games, Bluehole Studio and Actorsoft. Following the private investment round, an IPO is expected to be launched soon, as Kakao wants to list its gaming division in the Singaporean Stock Exchange. In partnerships, Team Kinguin is the latest esports organisation to sign a sponsorship deal with Razer. ESL and Pringles will extend their collaboration across multiple events in Germany and internationally. And HyperX announced that not only would it sponsor last weekend's Rainbow Six Invitational in Montreal and the Rainbow Six Major in Paris, but it has signed NBA player Joel Embiid as a brand ambassador for its headsets. This is HyperX's latest activation in the US sports market following its partnership with the Philadelphia 76ers. Finally, esports event and production company PGL has appointed talent agency and media distribution company IMG to negotiate the selling of its global media rights. This is a 2-year deal that includes 2 PGL Dota 2 majors and 2 PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds events. That's all for this week. If you want to keep up to date with the latest esports business news, you can find daily updates and features on our website esportsobserver.com. You can also follow us on social media using the handles above. We'll see you next week.